Alright, in this video we're going to go ahead and show you how to create a game. So first thing you want to do is tap the Hazzah bar, and that'll bring down this menu up here, and on the far right you can see games, so just tap that. Now it's worth noting that to create a game you need a couple of things. You need a map and a campaign. Tap the new button, go ahead and name your game, and as soon as the game is named it's basically saved. We'll just call this my first game. Okay, and again, the next thing it's going to ask you is for a campaign. Remember, you need at least one campaign, and a campaign needs at least one map. The default here is set to broadcast your game, so if you want to connect other devices, leave this to on. If you're playing a local game just with the iPad, leave it to off. So the map loads and it renders, and here we have the map that we created in our first tutorial showing you about map creation. And as you can see here, you can pan around as normal. Now the panning is actually a lot smoother than this. This is just a limitation of my capture software, so bear with me. Here we have the campaign review, and you can see the notes that we placed along with the map. But what we want to look at here is the bestiary. So if you tap on an item in the bestiary and then you tap somewhere on the map, it will place that creature, in this case an assassin vine, on the map. Now I'm going to go ahead and come back to the bestiary and tap the gelatinous cube and place that inside the structure here. And say I want another assassin vine. Even though there's only one listed in the bestiary, you can create another instance of it by just tapping it again and placing a new assassin vine in a new location. Once you've placed your creatures, you can still move them simply by tapping on the creature you want to move once, and you'll get this dialog box that appears once you tap on the creature. We'll move the gelatinous cube as an example, and then you tap the square where you want it to land and you press accept. So you can kind of pick them up and move them wherever you want. Quick reminder, if you double tap the screen, it switches to a 2D overhead view, and if you double tap again, it goes back to 3D isometric view. Let's look now at the dice roller. So we have a built-in dice roller that kind of sits over the entire game surface, and you can see it's semi-translucent here. And basically you can tap or flick the dice, and the dice will actually fly out and, using a real physics engine, bounce around. Now again, these animations are very smooth. It's just limited by the capture software. You can see on the right the actual totals, and if you want to clear the dice, you just swipe your finger to the right. You can also change the colors of the dice, and later these are assigned to player colors, but when you have this set up like this, you can actually just select the color you want. We'll pick yellow, and then once again tap or flick the dice for them to come out and deploy. And again, you can see the totals on the right. You can clear the totals on the right by pressing the clear button, and again, a swipe to the right will remove the dice from the board. To return back, just tap the back button and you go back to gameplay. That's it for now. More to come. We'll add players next time. Thanks.